See this? This is called hard work. Good morning, everybody. So obviously, as you can tell, I just woke up. And I tell you what, every morning is just a new challenge for me when it comes to waking up, because I could seriously sleep to 12 o'clock in the morning. But I want to try and make myself wake up earlier so that I can get some more things done before I have to go to work. So what I want to talk about today is the importance of a morning routine. So obviously, you want to set your day up pretty well for yourself. So reaching for that cell phone really doesn't have a place. Now, it can serve a purpose if you're getting on there, you know, to learn something new. The biggest thing here when we're waking up in the morning is that we want to be able to filter out all the bad and bring in the good. Just because you don't want to start your day off with negative energy, because it's only going to create momentum for more negative energy later on in the day. So what I like to do when I start off my mornings is obviously shower and shave, because those were two things that I really needed this morning. But I also like to drink a nice tall glass of water to hydrate myself, because every single person, I don't care who you are, unless you're attached to an IV, you're going to wake up dehydrated. So this is very important when you first wake up. The other thing that I like to do is I like to stretch. An important thing here too is just try and clear your mind. Breathe nice and deep and just try and focus on the muscles that you're stretching. You know, this is gonna really help you create that awareness into your body. You know, what's nice about this is that it can be a form of meditation. This is why I love yoga, because we are so cut off from our bodies, just from how we've been conditioned with our minds, that we forget the pain bodies that we're holding within our actual bodies. So I like to stretch just to get myself aware of my body. I am very unflexible. Like I am just stiff as a board, as you could probably tell by the stretching routine I just showed you. But I think it's great because it gets blood flowing to those extremities, and it also gets you out of your head and into your body. This is very important because you want to make sure that you're starting your day off not overthinking things. So there's 3 energy draining systems that we want to avoid in the morning. Those are persona fatigue, judgment fatigue, and decision fatigue. Persona fatigue is you trying to put up some sort of front, you trying to preserve your ego. Essentially what it is you're micromanaging people's perceptions of you. That's one thing you do not want to do. Self-judgment fatigue is obviously self-explanatory. It's you judging yourself. So you want to make sure that, you know, that's why Instagram and like social media is a big thing that you want to stay away from, especially if you follow a lot of individuals who are beautiful and aesthetic, is that you don't want to create that self-judgment on you, like, why don't I look like this? The next one is, of course, decision-making fatigue. You do not want to make too many decisions in the morning or even throughout the day. This decision-making fatigue can really set you up to just being feeling tired the whole rest of the day. So you want to make sure that you're eliminating those 3 systems of fatigue. That's huge when it comes to starting off the morning right. The next thing that I like to do is find things that I'm grateful for, obviously, and then also say my affirmations. I'll give you a little example. It's not exactly affirmations, it's more of a frame, how I perceive reality or how I would like to perceive reality. So anyways, I'm gonna go into one of my frames. I'm just gonna give you a small little taste. I don't want to read the whole thing off just because it can take a while. So this is how it goes. This is my frame, changing my worldview. My name is Jacob Ryan Preston. I'm a confident, courageous leader with strong inner values. I do not tolerate those who lie, manipulate, bully, disrespect others and animals, those who are closed-minded that do not show empathy to others. I love people who show empathy and understanding. I do not tolerate people who drag themselves and others down. I love people who seek to better themselves and others, who are open-minded and kind. I'm attractive because I am funny, kind, empathetic, because I am a good listener and open-minded. I'm attractive because I am a motivational person and because I am wise beyond my years, and because I'm the most engaging person I know. I work my ass off for everything I want and will do whatever it takes to achieve my purpose. I will win, and if I do not win, I will learn. So that's just an overall outlook on how I do my frames. As you could tell, I threw in some I'm attractive, why, I love people, I don't like people. So like, this is just setting up boundaries. You know, I don't like people who disrespect others and that show lack of empathy. That is a boundary that I have. I don't want those kind of people in my life, so I make sure that I'm reinforcing that belief every chance that I get. And then I also threw in I love people that are like so-and-so, yada yada. I want to make sure that I'm bringing those kind of people into my life. So that's why I include that in my overall frame. I include the I am attractive parts because I want to focus more on my behavioral characteristics rather than my beautiful physical characteristics. Of course I throw in I will win, and if I do not win, I will learn. Just so I understand that failure is a part of life, and failure is where we learn the most. Alright guys, so that's the morning routine. So today I have a very interesting day. As you can tell, I work here now. Anyways, I have a consult today, a consultation with a potential client this morning. So hopefully that goes well. I love personal training. I think it's awesome. I've definitely met some really amazing people. And if you are in the Cheyenne, Wyoming area, feel free to stop by. We can chit-chat, figure out your goals, maybe set you on the right path. How I like to do my consultations is I just like to give value. And I think this is very important for all aspects of life, no matter if you're trying to sell something or make friends or just trying to live a good life. The more value you give, the more that you give, the more you will receive. I know lots of people that just take. A car salesman. If you've ever went to a car salesman and you're there, you feel so pressured and you feel like you cannot leave unless you buy a car. That's not the kind of dynamic that you want to create in life or when you're making a sale. It's just something that's not going to work out for you. It's something that's going to create more friction than function. So I really like to make sure that I'm creating a comfortable environment as well as just give. Give. Throughout your entire life, just give. It's so important, and you'll find that you will receive so much from other people. So that's the tip of the day. I want to throw in a nice little leg day video in here for you guys and give you some small little tips on what you can do to improve your legs. For me, I know legs was one of the hardest things for me to figure out and to grow, mainly because I had chicken legs. So that's something that I really want to key on for you guys, just because I think it's very important to have a strong foundation. I mean, obviously your legs are your foundation, and if you don't have that strong foundation, then you're going to be like a tree with shallow roots, and you are going to fall over in the first monsoon. Woo! Look at that. Good old awesome haircut for y'all. So, I want to talk about how to deal with a receding hairline, because obviously I have one. So when it comes to having a receding hairline, how I have managed to deal with it is hide it as much as possible. If you can pencil that in, pencil it in as much as you can. I'm just kidding. So when it comes to having a receding hairline, you just want to make sure that you embrace it. It's a part of you. It's a part of who you are. It shows your character, and it shows that you're balding. So just accept it, okay? The fact that you resist something will make it persist, and it will make it even more of an insecurity of yours. So, if you are insecure about your receding hairline, put it on display for all to see. Because guess what? It's a part of you, and it ain't going nowhere. Well, actually, it's going backwards, but hey, it's still there. So embrace it. It's a part of you. Yeah, I may eventually go bald, but guess what? I'll be one sexy bald dude. So that is how you deal with a receding hairline.